it went mostly unnoticed. But May the 4th, this is because at 2 minutes and 3 seconds past 1 o'clock in the morning of the 4th of May, the precise date could be written down as 123456. Something it would not be again for 1,000 years. Some suggested that this would augur something amazing and fantastical. How right they were.
This is BBC Radio 4. It's 6 o'clock on Wednesday, the 4th of May. Good morning. This is Today with James Naughtie and Sarah Montague.
If you're in central London over the next few days, you may come across a very big elephant indeed. It's more than twice as tall as a double-decker bus, it's 72 feet long, and it weighs 42 tons.
Take a look at this.
Our correspondent, Rebecca Jones, is, where else? Somewhere in the streets. Morning, Rebecca.
Morning, Jim. Yes, you join me here in Waterloo Place. That's off Pall Mall. No sign of that elephant yet, but I am standing next to a huge brown wooden rocket. It looks like it's crash-landed because it's embedded in the top.
Reports are coming through of a mysterious rocket that appears to have fallen out of the sky, crashing into a street in central London. Police seem as mystified as the public, now gathering around the smouldering wreckage.
Interesting.
The Ministry of Defence has so far made no official statement, although there are no reports of casualties and damage is restricted to the street. Surrounding buildings have fortunately
First time I've ever seen a rocket crash land on this bloody road, like, obviously.
The sky, about 20 foot high, this rocket, wooden, encased by metal, and there are about sort of 20, 25 people staring at it at the moment, all wondering what on earth is going on. Some of them taking photos. I mean, there's been joggers, there's been commuters, there's been workmen, all stopping, having a sort of surreptitious look. Some surreptitious, actually, some saying, what on earth is going on? But everyone's got lots of questions anyway.
That's not an elephant. What's that?
When you get them, they should be pretty big.
What? What? What is it? What happened? Oh my God. It's amazing.
Crashed about 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock this morning? What? I don't understand. Go on, explain to me, Chris. What's going on?
Well, I don't know much more than you. What do you think it is? What does it look like?
I don't know. It's old. It's wooden. It's a. It looks. I don't know. It's something I've never seen before. What is it?
It's a rocket.
It can't be a rocket. It's made of wooden. Where did it come from?
Well, we're not sure. We knew it was coming.
How did you know it was coming?
There was intelligence, there was information. But they're opening it at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Are they?
We know there's something inside.
Seriously? Do we know what?
No. But the information is it's friendly.
There's life in there. Hey, come on, this space guy. Guess this. This arrived at 2 o'clock this morning.
What, this
Landed, yeah. And apparently there's life inside, they're saying. I don't know.
How you doing? I'm Running Bear.
Hi.
I've never seen this before.
This just happened?
It came in right at 2 o'clock this morning, apparently. That wasn't it.
What, it just fall?
Right into the street.
From up there.
You gotta get me a picture in front of it. Here.
Okay.
Give me the... Come over.
Go on then.
Why didn't it... why hasn't it rumbled these buildings? I mean, the force of it alone must have shaken everything around here.
Well, how does it make you feel?
Really unsettled. Really unsettled. I mean, if this has been planted, they knew where to put it, they knew it wasn't going to harm anybody, what are they capable of doing then? That's what I think. Don't look on the window.
But it's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah, it's exciting but frightening at the same time. I mean, You said it was a big elephant.
What can you say?
What can you say?
It's mad. It looks like he's gone thud straight into the floor. It looks like it's just... The best time would have been after a few beers, 4 o'clock this morning, walking along here, just finding this. That would have been... Oh, yeah, it's special.
I think I can see a cage inside. Yeah. Yeah, the elephant's in there.
I thought initially from over there it might have been a sort of a B-2 rocket, but it's not, of course, because it's wooden. But it'd be interesting. Maybe Doctor Who's going to pop out of it.
We'll see.
Maybe that's the big stuff. But quite amazing, isn't it? Some people would think it's surreal, of course.
Was anybody here to see it land?
Only intelligence officers.
Why have they just done this? Why haven't they just come down and... I mean, what's the message? What are they trying to tell us? They say it's friendly. Are they going to get the guns out when it opens?
Can't see a thing in there.
Is it a spoof for a film?
It's a rocket, no.
What for?
We don't know.
It's not a rocket, it's some barrel. Old, stinky, rotten barrel. It's a spoof. 1st of April. Yes.
Looks like a big barrel of beer, doesn't it?
Almost.
We'll put a tap on it, we'll have a couple.
I thought it was a joke at first, but wow.
See what it's done to the road.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to be on TV.
But no one got hurt, obviously.
No.
And look, you can still see the fumes coming out as well.
Yeah.
Are they sure it's a rocket? Because it doesn't look like a rocket.
Rocket came face down, pointed bits in the ground.
That's right, it's so shocking because we walked past here last night and there was nothing here at all. So I asked my friends because this is like a miracle, literally.
The window is a bit eerie, isn't it? That's man-made.
Is it a satellite?
Well, I mean, that's what everybody's saying. It's a rocket that's just fallen out the sky, a spaceship. But you know, it's very, very old. I mean, that's not current USSR v United States space era 100%. It's made of wood. Neither of them used wood.
It's amazing, isn't it? But the way it looks like it's embedded in the road, really looks like it's come at a rate. Wow.
A rocket has landed in the place where you park your car. You know the place where you can park your car for free? Yeah, rocket. A rocket, if you see the ground, I'm not lying to you, I swear to you, it's like what, 10, 15 feet? It looks ridiculous. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm looking at it. It was not here last night at 11 o'clock at night. It was shot up there, a proper rocket. We shot a massive rocket here. So if you see what's come to the ground, I'm not joking, there's like bare news crew here and everything. And there's fumes coming out the end of the rocket and stuff. Yeah, so I swear it's like about 15 feet. Yes. Oh, it's not terrorist. Oh, God. It can't be terrorist, is it? It's not terrorist, Michelle. Can you hear her shouting? Well, it has landed, so I don't think we can park there anymore yet, unless they move onto the... But yeah, proper rocket. They're going to open it up tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock. The world is coming to an end. The world is coming to an end. Yeah, the world is ending, I swear. Yeah! She sent all her friends. Okay, Michelle, I gotta go. Michelle, I recorded it, yeah, and I've got the picture, like... Sorry to my friends, I cannot believe it. Because we park here all the time, like in central London, because there's a space there you can park for free without getting a ticket.
Oh, yeah.
It's put a great big smile on my face. I just wish it had landed about a mile that way, over the Houses of Commons. No. It's great. We should have more of this kind of thing, definitely. It's a brilliant coup, you know, to have something like this in the heart of the city. You know, we're just recovering from 7/7, and if it stays here for any length of time, it will bring people together. It will go some way to bring people together.
But listen, do you know what he's doing? Do you know what he's doing? People are smiling. Everyone's smiling. Everyone walking past is, they're not looking with worry because it's obviously not a real bomb. It's obviously something nice. And people are smiling. Like everyone's amused. It's great. People are starting to have fun with it. What day is it? It's Thursday, and people are having fun. They're normally pissed off so they get in a pub on a Thursday night. This is great. Wicked.
It's great, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's terrific.
I've got so much work to do. I'm just going to stand here and stare at the thing.
I know. I can't wait to see the elephant.
Where is the elephant? We're going to see the elephant. I've got to see the elephant. Coming through.
So, no sign of the long-promised elephant. It was rumoured that one man amongst us, a Frenchman called Jean-Luc, knew something of its whereabouts, but when asked what he knew, he was less than forthcoming. Mysteriouser and mysteriouser. But the rocket had become the talk of London, and the next day promised much because the rocket was going to be opened. The following day, crowds massed around the rocket, waiting for it to be opened. But it did not happen the way they expected.
What's going on?
Yep.
And soften my ways. I've learned to clip my wings and soften my ways. These are ordinary things. Like you'd estimate just average, but evidently he does not agree. Like you'd estimate just average, but I've learned to clip my wings and soften my ways. These are
I wasn't expecting that, but it's fantastic.
By now, it was apparent what was going on. Well, up to a point. This was, on one level, an extraordinary spectacle brought to London by the French street theatre company Royal Deluxe. 5 years in the planning, it had involved unprecedented coordination between all of London's metropolitan authorities. But on another level, what people were seeing was quite simply real. Disbelief was immediately suspended as growing crowds followed the little time-travelling girl on her first exploration of London's streets.
She's amazing. She's alive. It's fantastic. It's real. Absolutely, it's real. Completely real. Fabulous. Totally real. Brilliant. We can do it. We can do this kind of stuff. It's great. It's beautiful.
People are really, really enjoying it. It's fabulous. Everyone is so together. Everyone's looking at the face of the girl. It's super. It's a world face. It's an innocent face. It's a face I think everyone relates to. It's great. It's real, isn't it? It's the most real, enormous thing you could ever wish to see. She's great. She's everyone's daughter.
And then the sound of what everyone had been expecting.
Ah, that's the elephant! Look at the elephant! Have you seen the elephant? Ah, it's brilliant!
After a long voyage through time and space, the elephant carrying the Sultan had found the little girl here in central London. Clearly, the little girl was tired from her time travels, always heavy on the old shoe leather. The Sultan gave orders that she should be refreshed, and the elephant, clearly delighted to have found her, dutifully obliged.
The eyes. There's something about the eyes. I don't know what it is. There's something about the eyes. It's just so real, like, you know what I mean? So real.
Before retiring for the night, the little girl went to have a look around London. And what better way to go than on an old route master, everyone's favourite red bus.
Chaque ligne anodine se gondoler, rêve toutes les nuits, elle danse hop hop, hula hop, push push, danse le hop, hop hop, hula hop, push push, danse le hop.
Meanwhile, the elephant went off for a wander up the Mall.
Rêve toutes les nuits, elle danse le hop hop, hula hop, push push, danse le hop, hop hop, hula hop. Push, push, danse le hop, 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 hula hop. Push, push, danse le hop, 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 hula hop. Push, push, danse le hop. Hula hop, push, push, danse le hop, 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 hula hop. Push, push, Roméo, dreh pas qu'à danser.
It must be absolutely fantastic. I've never seen anything like it. So some of these children, what a memory. The world is a very miserable place at the moment, and this is what the kids need, really, to see something which is far more uplifting and, you know, joyous and a little bit mystical.
I just told a few friends this. I said, I've seen a crashed rocket. says rat. And then I see the flipping elephant. The biggest elephant I ever saw in my life. I said, right, Dave. Are you sure you haven't been on the pop? No, I'm totally sober, like, you know. They wouldn't believe me at first. Well, I said, come and look for yourself. You'll see a rocket up there. You'll see a great big flipping elephant.
Even though you know it's sort of animatronic and it's operated by these levers, it just has its own life. It's just absolutely wonderful. I just thought it was immaculate, really, really beautiful.
The elephant is incredible. I mean, I've got to say, only the French could put on a show like that, I think, somehow. I mean, the creativity that's involved with this operation, you know, and also, you see, you've got to remember that it's not only going to be the creative person that thinks of the concept, it's all the other people that are involved, including those guys. You wouldn't probably get that with the British. I just couldn't imagine the average English guy went in and worked really hard pulling those ropes to move the hydraulics, you know? Could you? They go, oh, blimey, I ain't doing this, you know what I mean? Not necessarily getting a good whack for it, you know?
And a tea break.
Yeah, and plenty of tea breaks, yeah. Because they're an, you know, lazy bunch of bastards, the British, I know, really, do they all know, aren't they?
That night, the little girl and the elephant settled down to sleep on Horse Guards Parade. This had been just day one of their visit, and the delighted crowds had seen nothing yet compared to what was coming. But a spell had been cast. For the next 2 days, the little girl and the elephant got to know each other in the full view of delighted and ever-expanding crowds. Ablutions complete, it was time to walk the streets and meet the people, and not a car in sight. The time travellers were given the run of central London.
He's gorgeous. He really is beautiful, isn't he?
I think it's incredible. What can you say?
Everybody's smiling, isn't it?
You can't help but smile, can you? It's amazing.
You enjoying it?
Yeah, the elephant's even got a tongue. It is!
Something. Oh, look, it's even got water coming out of it. Ah! I'm speechless. It's amazingly fantastic. I'm completely in love with her. She's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Everyone's smiling. There's just energy everywhere. It's fantastic. It's good.
It's going to go anything. That is going to go. Thank you. Oh, it's going to do it. It's coming.
Oh, wow. You see how nice, Lolly, look. Can you see? A lollipop. Lollipop.
No, actually, it's amazing how she does come into your life in such a short space of time, because every night I've gone to bed really looking forward to the next day, just to see what she's going to do and to see how the elephant's going to do. And that's been fantastic. Little children clasping me around the neck saying, this is the best day of my whole life. Little morning when we've been sitting waiting around the ribbon and the children come up and hugged us. I mean, us, you know, we're not even the little giant, but we're close enough to her to be part of people's lives, I suppose. What I really love is the fact that the moment they get on, they kind of get their grip, and the next thing they do is they look up in her face, and she looks down at them. Brilliant. There's something about the way she moves, the way she blinks, that
everybody is saying it's beautiful, enchanting and serene. The French are slightly more romantic as a race than the Londoners especially. I mean, we are a lot more cynical about things. So for them to bring this over and enchant the Londoners like they have done, it's very clever, very beautiful and very good.
I think it's fantastic. I've been following it all the way from Postcard's Parade. Love it. Never. I'm absolutely astounded.
First wash event of the month!
I think the ears are the thing, though. The ears, how they move forward.
Will it come through here?
Yeah, it will do. What happens, the trunk will go along and then he'll start squirting water and stuff out. He'll start picking on Old Bill and squirting some water over them, which you'll enjoy that, won't you?
Yeah, I Old Bill.
I have to edit that one out.
Make your way back, please! Make your way back!
No, it's good to have the Londoners have a bit of fun. It's for free. It's for big people, small people, everybody. It's in a great. Thank God for the French.
Totally amazing. I'd like to meet the person that trends arm. Well, beats West Ham beat Tottenham tomorrow.
Do we believe in theatre here in London? Are we happy to close the streets for the Sultan and his elephant? And we believe in time travel and in culture. We are very grateful to our friends in France, to Royal Deluxe, for bringing this here to London, for reminding us that we can have street theatre, that we can smile, that we can believe in magic, that we can believe in wonder, and that we can also put on huge events like this.
Love is around, and look at yourself. Il est grand, il est beau, il est jeune, il est vieux. Il a peur de la vie, de l'amour et de la mort. Il est noir, il est jaune, il est plein de peau. Le petit matin, il fait la une des journaux. Il se croit éternel, il fait la guerre, il fait la paix. Il est primé, plein de dignité. Il est sado, macho, hétéro, avarié, plein de lieux communs, bien calé au ciné. C'est le genre humain, celui que je préfère, le genre humain. C'est le genre humain, celui que je préfère, le genre humain, celui que l'on espère. Il dit bonjour, merci, pardon, ça va, éternel pour 10 000 ans. Il chante Alléluia à la Krishna, souriant, armé jusqu'au temps. C'est le genre humain, celui que je préfère. Le genre humain, celui que l'on espère. C'est le genre humain, celui que je préfère. Le genre humain, celui que l'on espère. And look at yourself.
She's breathing. She's breathing.
Roll on the Olympics. If the Olympics brings this spirit, fantastic, because we can produce this, we can replicate this, because Londoners want it, and it's there. There's still a soul in London, baby. It just needs to be pulled out.
All good things come to an end. Time travellers never stay in one place for long. The rocket stayed on the ground, but the girl?
Where's she gone? That's incredible! Oh, that was just one of the most emotional things I've seen for ages. I've still got a lump in the throat. It's really sad. You know, you really felt for the elephant when you said goodbye to her. You know, you just wanted to go. I wanted to run up and give him a big hug and say, "Don't worry, it'll be all right. She'll be back." I hope she is. I hope she's not really gone. Yeah, no, absolutely beautiful and just top marks for the French. They've got it perfect. You couldn't better it. Fantastic 4 days.
To get this many people turning out, you'd have to stick on 6 or 7 of the world's best bands. There's 2 big models that have pulled tens of thousands of people. It's astonishing if you look all round the park. It's just chock-a-block. The crowds here today, I'm not an expert, but they seem to be twice the size of any other day because the word's gone round organically for 2 models. Yeah, and I think the shared experience that people are looking for.
It makes people forget their worries, their cares, their ups and downs, their hard luck, all this. It makes people just forget all that. Just for a few days. I will leave here feeling and saying, I was here, I was part of this. And this is going to last for a long time.
Buster Keaton risking life.